Well, Western Australians also voted overwhelmingly in support of the Labor Party. The successful federal candidates there have met today to celebrate their victory. Kira Hain was there. She joins us live now. Kira, there are still some seats, though, in doubt in the West.
Good afternoon, Ash. That's right. As you were just saying, I'm here now in the seat of Fremantle, and this seat is still in doubt. It's leaning towards Labor. He was at the press conference this morning with about 13 other federal members who have either retained or gained their seat for the Labor Party, and everyone was in great spirits this morning in Applecross. That was in the seat of Tangney. Now, this seat of Fremantle is still in doubt. That's alongside Bullwinkle and Forrest as well. Votes are still being counted here in Western Australia, but we spoke to some voters this morning who were reacting to the news of a significant Labor win.
Great for Labor, good result.
Yeah.
Following the proper policies and ignoring Mr. Donald Trump.
I think it's a good result for Australia. I think it's a rejection of the culture war politics that the Liberal Party have tried to push on the Australian people.
Now, Moore was one of the seats that Labor picked up in this federal election. Tom French was the Labor candidate and he is now the member. He ran in 2022, but he lost then, but he continued and his candidacy this year and he won. Now, I spent some time in Moore during pre-polling where I spoke with Tom French and he told me that Moore was not a Labor target. The competition seemed to be between Ian Goodenough, who was the MP. He was voted in as a Liberal, but he ran as an independent in this federal election because he wasn't pre-selected for the Liberal Party. Instead, they selected Vince Connolly. So it was thought that the competition was between the two of those. The Liberal Party put a lot of campaign resources into Vince Connolly. The signage was a key, something that was spoke about this morning in the press conference. Tom French said he thinks that sort of the competition between those two was something that helped him because there was so much signage. And when I spoke to voters, that was something, in fairness, that they were talking about. There was a lot of distaste for the hate towards each other, whereas Tom French said he just ran his own campaign.
We door knocked over 12,000 doors. We did a lot of letterboxing and we had a really good base of volunteers that really got behind the campaign. And, you know, it's been 38 years since Moore has been held, since Labor last won Moore. So it's feeling pretty good, but it was perhaps time for change.
Now, Labor candidate for Bullwinkle, Trish Cook, was at the press conference this morning. She hasn't officially picked up that seat yet, but votes are still being counted. It's a new federal seat this election, and it's one as well that I've spent a lot of time in over the last few weeks of the election campaign because it is a new seat. It was notionally Labor by 3.3%, but it was a fierce competition between Nationals candidate Mia Davies, Liberal candidate Matt Moran and Labor candidate Trish Cook. So it's expected the votes are still being counted and we're waiting to hear the result. And Trish Cook was asked this morning how she feels, sort of just awaiting the result.
It's a terrific result, so I'm very happy. I mean, obviously we're still counting Bullwinkle. I'm a nurse, I'm a midwife, particularly as a midwife, I'm used to waiting. So we'll just have to wait and see what comes of it.
Ash, the other development today in Western Australia was, of course, Curtin. Independent and Teal MP Kate Chaney has officially retained that seat after Liberal candidate Tom White conceded this morning. He didn't last night because he said he was still hopeful, although he knew it would be hard. But this morning he made a post to Instagram officially conceding. And so we'll watch for the rest of those seats throughout the day and perhaps the rest of the week and see who takes them. Ash?
Kira Hain, live there in Fremantle. Thank you. Yes, no joy for the Liberal Party in that seat of Curtin, which is seen really as a jewel in the crown. Julie Bishop's old seat, but one that the independent Kate Chaney has held on to at this election.